behalf of the county and the board.
Thank you.
We'll also have some time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so
No,
much.
it's not
Test, test, test.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Deontay Diggs and I am the chairman of the Stafford County Board of Supervisors. This evening I have with me the board, Supervisor Allen, Vice Chair Guy, Supervisor Evans, Supervisor English, and Dr. Young. I welcome you and thank you for coming today to help us welcome the venerable monks of the Domitia as they continue their walk for peace. I am so heartened for our country when I look out at this crowd and see so many faces of people who recognize the importance of peace. Your presence here tonight is a powerful reminder that even in challenging times, there are those who believe in unity, compassion, and understanding. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. reminded us in his I Have a Dream speech, we cannot walk alone. His words still resonate across generations, urging us to move forward together. In that same spirit, I challenge all of you tonight to not let these venerable monks walk alone in their message of peace. Each of us can support them every single day by doing our part, by choosing patience over anger, understanding over judgment, and peace over division. I recently learned that the lead monk, the Venerable Bhikkhu Panakara, teaches that peace is not an abstract ideal or something reserved for special moments. It is a personal responsibility grounded in forgiveness and an inner calm and practice in the way we live our daily lives. In these times of division and strife, I often hear people ask, what can I do or say? There's nothing I can do. I would respectfully counter that all the power lies within us. We are responsible for ourselves. We cannot control what others choose to do, but we can control what we choose to do, how we respond, and the impact we have on those around us. Make no mistake, that is an incredible power. Imagine if all of Stafford County's more than 162,000 residents, all of Virginia's 8.8 million residents, and all 348.3 million people in the United States chose peace. What an extraordinary difference that choice could make, not just for our country, but for our world. Dr. King called on us to march ahead and never turn back. The venerable monks are showing us how to do exactly that, step by step, with intention, humility, and hope. So tonight I ask you, will you choose to walk ahead? Will you Thank you again for being here, and peace be with you. I invite the Venerable monks to join me here on the podium for a proclamation. We have prepared this proclamation, which will be entered into our next agenda to memorialize this visit and to honor your efforts. I'm going to read the proclamation, and then I ask that you all remain as we take some photos. Whereas the Stafford County Board of Supervisors is honored to welcome the Venerable Buddhist monks who are on a 120-day, 2,300-mile walking pilgrimage from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C. And whereas this walk for peace is a profound act of compassion, dedication, and nonviolence, intended to bring awareness to the urgent need for inner peace, unity, and loving kindness across America and the world. And whereas these dedicated practitioners walk in mindfulness, demonstrating that true peace is not merely an but a daily intentional practice that starts within each individual and radiates outward to families and communities. And whereas the monk's journey serves as a quiet, powerful reminder to choose compassion, patience, and understanding, encouraging all people, regardless of background or faith, to embrace a more peaceful existence. And whereas Stafford County wishes to express its gratitude to these monks for sharing their message of hope and for their perseverance through challenges to bring a message of unity to our community and our country. And now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the Stafford County Board of Supervisors that be and hereby proclaims February 6, 2026 as Walk for Peace Day in Stafford County. All right, we're going to take a picture with the board. Would you like for us to move over this way? Is it better to? Is this fine? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Stairs. Okay. At this time, I'm going to introduce our next speaker, the Venerable Bhikkhu Panakara.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening. Are you cold? Okay, give yourself some energy. Okay. First of all, thank you so much for the welcoming from the county and all government officials. And thank you so much, sheriff and police officer and fire department and EMS been escorted us today to get here safely. And thank you everyone for coming out for this mission in the cold. Thank you so much. And of course, without this place, we're going to be, we staying outside. It's going to be very cold. So thank you so much for the host to host us here tonight. So after 104 days, tonight is 104 days. How many of us here that have been practicing mindfulness to have peace? Well, how many? How many of us Please raise your hands. Oh, that's a lot. So how was it? Did you catch that monkey? Huh? The monkey that is jumping here and there in our mind, in our head. That monkey, those thoughts keep on jumping here and there. If you meditate, if you practice mindfulness, then you should be able to see those monkey jumping here and there, right? Is that right? If not, then probably you have done something wrong. As you should be able to see that mind is thinking of all kind of things, one after another, right? When you focus on your breathing. So how about today? Since you woke up until now, how was it? On and off? It's not a good day at all? A good day? Okay, now is a good day, right? What about before that? Yes, still good? A great day? Oh, that's wonderful. That is awesome. For us to have a whole day of peace, that is very difficult. So how many hours have you spent to come out to wait for our venerable monks to arrive up until now? How many hours? 9. New Jersey, from New Jersey. Well, today I have encountered some Delaware in Canada, Massachusetts. Well, a lot of people coming from Florida. Oh, thank you so much for all this love. Thank you. Thank you so much. And so we come from different backgrounds, different areas, different faith, different beliefs, and different skin colors and different languages we speak, right? But yet, of course, we be here together, we be able to stand here together in this call just for one mission, for the same mission, which is peace, that everybody is looking for, have been looking for it. And now that we found it, because of the venerable monks are walking for peace. And this is the 104 days that we have walked. On each and every step we walk is with mindfulness. And everywhere we walk, now that a lot of people coming out to greet, to support, to show love and hospitality, it means that we really need help, because if we don't need help, we won't come out, right? It's because we've been suffered, that's why we come out to support this mission. And I strongly believe every single one of us struggle in our life. It's just different ways, different things. But all of us struggle. All of us suffer. So how long and how many more days, how many more months and years that we want to continue with that sufferings? Or we willing to change from now? Would we like to change it from now or continue sufferings? Change, right? Chance to be a better, chance to be better, chance to have a better life. In order for us to do that, we just have to practice. We have to put in effort. Without effort, just like when you have a thought that you want to come out to support this mission, it's always started from that thought. And then from there, you make effort to get out that house and driving in the road, stuck in the traffic, and then get here trying to find parking space. And now that you have to find a space for you to stand, right? And now you found it, waited for the monk to come out and in the cold, All those are effort, right? Without effort, we won't be here. A lot of people on the way, they back out. A lot of people on the way, their peace fragile because of so many things going on. They cannot control their emotion, and they broke it. They always like that. There will be people like that. There will be people like this. So everything not just the nature. It doesn't matter because our mind, that's the nature of the mind. It's sometimes, I always use this example. In Vietnam, when we have a lot of paddy field, rice field, after we harvest it, and then those dry ones, the stems, those dry ones, we stack it up and then we burn it. We feed to the cows as well. And so when you burn those versus you burn the wood, which one will burn faster? Right, the rice, right? Those will burn very quickly. It will grow, the fire gonna get higher and higher and it's keep burning very quickly and then it's gone. Versus the wood, the logs. Those will take a long time to burn, and of course it will stay longer. For most of us, we are just like those rice stems. Whenever you hear something, anything, or just, for example, for this waffle piece, we are so excited about it. We want to come out right away, we want to support right away. Everything just burning so quickly. And then right after that, nothing else to burn. It's gone. It's gone. We don't want that. We don't want our life to be like that. We would want our life to burn as long as possible, as strong as possible, but it lasts. Not just keep burning and burning within a few minutes and it's gone. We don't want that in our life. But unfortunately, a lot of people doing this because we always want fast food. We love fast food, right? Anything quick, fast. When it's too slow, we don't want it. We don't want it. When you practice something and you're waiting for the result, if you don't see the result, you quit. When you do something and you want to see the result, when you don't see the result, you quit. That is the nature of the human being. We always expect the outcome. That you see it right in front of us. You can feel it, you can taste it. That is our expectation. And of course, a lot of things you can feel it, a lot of things you can taste it, a lot of things you can see it. But there's a lot of things just like marriage, we cannot see it. Spirit, we cannot see it. All those things in our mind, we cannot see it. All those thoughts, all those things we cannot see, right? We cannot see any of that. And of course, when we practice, when we do something, that is something that is growing with us every single time when we practice. So if you want to see the result, you'll be disappointed. But to be honest with you, when you really want to see the result, when you can see that monkey mind jumping here and there, that means you already in progress. Because a lot of time you cannot see those monkey mind. A lot of time when you do a lot of things, you cannot see your mind is active like that way. Right now that you practice, pay attention to your breathing. That is when you can see your thoughts. Oh, I have that thought. That lady just bumped into me earlier today. And now that we sit down or we stand here and then just close our eye and focus on our breathing, and then that lady pop up in our head. or somebody else gonna hurt her, so on. Our mind is like that, always thinking this and that. Okay? So when anything that happened to us during our daily life is recorded. After it's recorded, when there's time, the right time, right condition, it will pop up. Our mind is just like a hard drive in the computer. Anything you keyed in is recorded. Okay? Anything you key in into that keyboard, it will record it in that hard drive. Unless you format it. But then our mind, you cannot format it. It's recorded, either bad or good. You cannot format it. But here's the thing that you can do. You cannot eliminate it either. Format means eliminating. We cannot do that. But what we can do is to acknowledge it, to observe it. Anything that pop up, we observe it, we acknowledge it, and then when our mind is strong, when our concentration is strong enough, automatically all those won't bother you anymore. Even though it still exists. But they are weak. Versus your mind is so strong. Whenever those thoughts pop up, you can see it right away. When you see it right away, means they will vanish by itself. It cannot exist. It cannot stay within your pure mind. It always stays when our mind is not pure. When our mind is full of defilements, then yes, all those unwholesome thoughts will stay. But when your mind is pure, all those will be gone. So in order for us to do that, we have to practice mindfulness. In order for us to have peace, we have to practice mindfulness. Don't expect our venerable monks to bring peace to this town, to all of you here. Don't expect that way. We are just walking to show you the way, the path, and show you even in tough time, we're still not giving up. We encounter a lot of problems, right? But we are not giving up. We still continue our walk and peacefully doing that. We are walking just to show you the key, show you the path, hand you the key to open that box where you have locked peace and happiness inside. And you've forgotten it for a long time. Now we need to unlock it. Let it free. And in order for us to do that, we have to have mindfulness, which is our breathing right here. Only the breathing you need to do. Breathe in and out with mindfulness means we breathe in, we add awareness to it. We breathe out, we add awareness to it. Knowing that breath going in, knowing that breath going out. We've been breathing like a machine for a long time. Never pay attention to our breath. Either short or long, we don't know. Now that we breathing to practice mindfulness means we pay attention to here by the nostril, breathe in and out naturally. Don't force our breath. And then when breathe in, breathe out, just acknowledge it. Knowing each breath going in and out. That is awareness. And then when you breathe in, breathe out, thoughts pop up. Any type of thoughts. The past, the future. When it pop up, for most of us, we'll follow those thoughts. That is our nature. That is our habit, following thoughts. Because we cannot see them. We not realize that, oh, I'm doing the mindfulness practicing right now. Because we are really weak at concentration right here at the beginning. So we follow those thoughts. Now, if you realize that you are following the thought right now, come back right here. If you realize you are following a thought, you are not doing the breathing anymore, then please come back right here with the breathing. Bring your concentration, which is bring your mind back to this nostril area and breathe in and breathe out again. And then breathe in and breathe out, another thought pop up. Observe that thought. Acknowledge that thought by saying silently, thought, thought, thought. Come back right here. And then another thought pop up, acknowledge it, come back here, come back, come back. Keep doing that. Keep practicing ourselves to bring the concentration back to this present moment, which is in and out. That's all we need. We've been living in the past and the future. Now we train ourselves to live here and now, this present moment. We don't need to live with the past and the future anymore. Okay? As long as you can stay focused within your breath, you're good. And then if you hear any type of sound, any type of noise, just acknowledge those as sound, sound, sound. Don't even ask who, what, where, why. Just acknowledge those sound as sound. Just like somebody yell, acknowledge that as a sound. Sound, sound, come back here with the breathing. Don't follow that yelling. Okay? Any type of sound, just acknowledge it. Observe that at first. Acknowledge it. Come back here. Any type of sensation on this body, itchy, numb, pain, anything, just acknowledge it. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Come back here. Pain or numb, numb, numb. Come back here. Keep doing that every single time. Every single time when you feel anything within this body. Bring your concentration back here after you observe it. That's all. Is it easy? Simple? It is very easy and simple to hear about it, but when you practice, it's totally different. Right? When you practice, it's different. When you practice, when we practice, then our mind tend to follow those thoughts over and over. Keep chasing after those thoughts. And then let's say if you meditate for 1 hour, you're probably gonna spend 50 something minutes chasing after the thoughts already. Yes? Because those thoughts are so strong and our concentration here is very weak. So weak. That's why we cannot focus. Now if we want to, after 50 something minutes, and then you realize that, you still following the thought. It's okay to come back here, even if it's 59 minutes. You just have 1 minute, that's enough. Don't be disappointed. Continue practicing. Every single day you add 1 minute. 1 minute. Add up every single day. And now when you go to work, let's say you work for 8 hours. Right where you sit to do your work, every 1 hour pass by. Just take out 1 minute. 1 minute off from that 1 hour. Close your eyes, relax, let go of everything. Focus on your breathing. After 1 minute, go back to work. Another hour, take out another minute. Keep doing that. At least 8 hours of working, you have 8 minutes of mindfulness practicing. That's how you add it to your workplace. Not just that. We mindfully doing our work, our job. That is practicing as well. But do not multitask. Do not multitask when you do any type of work. Okay? If you can do that every day, and at home, when you cook, just focus on cooking. No lovers, which is no cell phone. When you cook, focus in it. When you eat, focus in it. Try to be mindful when you eat. I challenge you. On that table, dinner table with the whole family, no lovers, and no talking. Just mindfully eat. If we can do that, you see how benefit it is. if you can just focus. Sometimes if you want to talk, it's okay to talk, but talk with mindfulness. And then done, back to eating. It means that we do only one task at a time, one thing at a time. When you talk, because when we talk and then we eat, we really don't know what we're eating. When we eat and we check on our phone, we don't know what we're eating. A lot of you, when you eat, the eye is catching on the TV, the hand is scooping and eating. We really don't know what we're eating for sure. Is that right? But we are doing that every single time. We keep doing that to ourselves. That is not love. And a lot of time we say that we love ourselves. No, that is not. Unfortunately, that is not loving ourselves. That is, you hate yourself a lot. You hate yourself a lot by doing that because it's not supporting you. That is just going to harm you more than supporting you. Because all those things are training yourself to be sidetracked. Training yourself not to focus. And here we need to train ourselves how to focus. You look at your children, your kids. Now they go to school. They are having a difficult time concentrating in their school. They have a difficult time doing their homework. Look around you. Check on your kids, you will see. They really have a difficult time doing their homework. Why is that? Lovers. They are with their lovers all the time. And TV and movie and internet and everything, computer. They cannot stay focused. What about the future generation? If we keep doing this, what's going to happen? We completely wipe out everything in our head. Our memories, we cannot remember anything. Right? So are we going to spend the rest of our life doing this to ourselves and our future generation, to our kids and grandkids? I hope not. And please, this is the time, this is the call that I hope everyone will see all these problems to turn around. We need to turn around maybe to the old day. Maybe to the old day, because those old days we wasn't that busy chasing the world. We wasn't that busy spending most of our time on that lovers. Now that we spend so much time on it. And you change your lover every single year. Oh, this lover is old, just 1 year old. A new lover came out with a different version, a higher